Boop. Okay, there we go. That's the mic check. Ooh, dude. Ooh. I got morning voice. Hey. Hey. What is up, everyone? This is Do Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. We're going to take a look at some add-ons. Things that things that are kind of on the list to possibly be featured for a add-on video that will go out on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we're gonna expect realms to be down for like a billion years, and during that time, I'm going to be keeping people company. I'm going to be doing some hardcore runs, hopefully just one, because I don't want to die. Otherwise I'll do multiples, and then that would kind of suck. So I hope to do one hardcore run as we're like chatting and doing stuff. But in the meantime, for folks who are like waiting for stuff, I'm like, hey guys, here's like some cool add-ons that I tested out and checked out, and here's, these might be cool. So for those who aren't familiar, like, it's been a while since I've done them. I should do them more frequently, but what I typically do is, every now and then I'll peruse through CurseForge, and I'll look for obscure add-ons that, might do some cool things that people might not have heard of, but I'll also pull up some oldies, some goodies, stuff that people ask me about all the time. So we'll do a little bit of that, because I did like a little bit of looking ahead to see if these add-ons like work okay. But then we'll do some of the stuff together, so you're working alongside me. Trying to be efficient and all that. But let me say hi to people. What is up to Demonic Gamer Panda? You're the first person to say hi. Hey, you get a point. What's up to Darth and Arcadius and Lost Keeper, to Puddle Jumper, and to the rest of y'all. The beautiful digital smiling faces will be joining us throughout the day. No YouTube folks yet. Let me make sure that it's running, or if people are just like, quiet, that's fine too. I just want to make sure my stuff's working. Know what I mean? What's up, Degree Summer? Hope you're doing well. Let me make sure that it is cool. If I can get this to work. And I think we're solid. All right, cool. Red line. Hey, thank you. There you go, King. Thank you very much, dude. You've successfully tested stream to make sure we're working. So, okay, bottoms up, dudes. So it's like a half secret, not really. I was working with Blizzard on something, and it's gonna come out soon. And it was a very cool thing that that they reached out for me to do. And it's probably easy to guess what it's gonna be. And that's all I could really say, because that's all I'm allowed to talk about. But I can at least say that I did something. Hey, whoop-de-doo. But stay tuned for that, whenever the hell that comes out. I can't even say when it comes out, just soon, but whatever. So yesterday, like, once that project officially finished, I just needed to decompress. I just went, so I just bought a pizza, and I just vegged out for like the evening. Basically, I was chilling, I was watching anime, I was like playing some other games that I wanted to try out. I needed that. I needed that so bad. I needed to like just kind of, it sucks because like the past couple weeks, like, it doesn't look like I've gotten stuff done. I've been doing like React videos, and I've been doing like the usual things, but what have I been doing in the background? I was kind of like mostly doing this project, and it just took a while to get done. It sucked up a lot of the oxygen and the bandwidth, and but in the meantime, I'm trying my best to like do little bits of research here and there. Like, here's how the patch works. So that way I can put out some guides on, of course, I want a Strong Monday video, so that way I can get people like kind of started off right, or at least kind of have a better perspective as to not just everything that's happening, but what you can expect to happen in this first week of patch 11.2, you know, during the preseason, before the stuff really starts to happen. And I don't even think I have a Transmog add-on on this thing. that derails me. So here, let me get that installed real quick. I'll just use like, oh boy, I'll just use the oldie one. Actually, I don't know if it works. Let's see if it even works. Shall we? This tune needs a Mog. Perhaps, yes. Alright, so is it on? Okay, roulette works. Alright, let's yeah, because right now he's unmogged. This is he has all the transmog, like I think, like got reset. So, and then boom, you can't even see it because I don't have Blizz move running, but I look terrible. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good one. I like it. Very stylish. Very stylish. I'm just glowing. Dripping, in fact. Did I say the girl's going to be hosting a WoW stage at Gamescom? I can't wait to see what they cooked up for Minda. No, I didn't. That's pretty cool. That's very, very neat. Yay! So what exactly will she be hosting? And all that. Oh well, whatever the case. I'd love to have gone. It's just way too much money. You know, it's the me of today says that's too much of a big thing. Maybe later I'll check it out. But yeah, let me read chat. How about that? Lost Keeper says, "Can we please get player housing to have a reason to log in?" Well, if you want to start preparing for it, like you can. If you want to, if you're anticipating, and if you wanted to like make money off of it, or if you wanted to save some money, you can start farming up materials. Thing is, we don't know what to farm for yet, and we don't know like how much time we have left until housing becomes a thing we can actually like check out and all that. If I want some add-ons to try out, I could recommend Dialogue UI and Leatrix Plus. Leatrix Plus is not overrated, but it's super popular. Dialogue UI, I think I've bumped before, I think. But, you know, maybe I'll remind folks of it. Because it's like, hey, you know, it's like, hey, guys, you're going to be doing actual questing. You're going to be, like, looking at stuff, reading things. At least, you know, I should do, like, kind of, like, counter add-ons. So, hold on. Let me load up my document. Because there are... I think Leatrix Plus does it. But I think there are other add-ons, and maybe I'll just try to find like a new one, you know, a new person who's trying to do it. Because I try to bump new add-ons, new authors whenever I can. So like the person who does Plumber, he makes all sorts of add-ons. I typically don't need to bump him because he's already like super popular. Even if some people might not know his name or whatever. But let me just type this in: Dialogue UI and anti dialogue. Because I'm not a big fan, especially at the start of a patch, to promote to folks an add-on that lets you like skip quest text or to quickly progress through and all that. Because it's like, yo, it's like this is like the first week, man. But then at least remind folks like, hey, you know, if you know, now that we have warbands and all that stuff, once you've done this stuff the first time, hey, if you're interested in skipping and all that stuff, use this on your alts. You know, on your alts that you know, okay, I'm doing the same stuff that I normally do, and blah, 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 but I don't recommend using it until you've at least played through the content once, so that way you at least know what's going on. What's up, Necro? So yeah, I'll consider that one. But Leatrix, probably not, because Leatrix is huge, you know. Everyone knows what that is. Okay, not everyone, but pretty much everyone recommends that one. Okay, so we'll start from the top. These are things that I had. These are like the handful of things that I grabbed. Not everything exactly here is something that I'm gonna bump. Some of these I just installed. I think Blizz Move is on here, but I'm probably just gonna bump that anyway. Let's start off with what's an interesting one? Better wardrobe? No. Teleport menu. Let's try this one out. Necro, today we are checking out add-ons, so that way I can do a snazzy video for Tuesday. So we're working. It's a working stream today. All right, so how does this work? what was this called again? It's called, oh, hello. Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Oh, you know, I think I checked this out the other day. Okay, so this is very straightforward. The Hearthstone is just like here. So I have my random Hearthstone, and Garrison, and Dalaran, and I have all my wormholes. Paula, all my wormholes are here. I have item teleports, so that includes my tabard, Sun Reaver beacon, which I can't use, Niffin Mitts, which I can't use, rewards card, which I can't. Okay, so it'll show it whether or not I can actually like use the thing. But stuff that are toys, I can access them right away. Okay, and then I have right here my spattering of portals. So I have mop portals, I have wad portals, and then I have like the raid thing. And then I just click it, and then I go. So what if I just click on like the header? Nothing happens if I click the header. Those immediately activates. The one thing about this is I don't see myself. You know what I mean? I like that it's actually on the menu. I like that it's on the menu because it's otherwise out of the way. I don't need to do like weird stuff in order to access it. It's not like Opie where you pull up the things and you have like sub menus and all that. You can kind of see in the corner there. That's actually where all my Hearthstones are, so that they're just visible all the time. But they don't have to be, so now I can free up that bar space because now it's here. Yeah, I think that's the cool thing, is that it takes up not bar space. You know, it's like here in this very out of the way spot. Teleport menu is a must. No, I've seen those too. Teleport menu, tome of teleportation. You know, because those are the things that sit on your bars, or they sit on like the, you know, right up here. And I think I'll name drop them for sure. But this one's super straightforward. It's like, it's just here. And it's pretty easy to access. Especially because there's a random one. Thank God there's a random. So I can at least return to game. Okay, what if I hit this and then hit escape? Okay, so it won't immediately like accidentally like cancel it out. So I can still use the thing, and I can still look at myself. Ooh, I'm so good. So that's neat. So very utility. Something lightweight, and it's just like there. Yeah. For the person who has too many map buttons, I think this is worth both. Because it comes from a unique spot. So I like that. I like this one. And move anything, you can move your menu so you can see your character. Honestly, I'm not fond of move anything. Like, I know that's like a big one, but Blizz Move is by and far like my favoriteest of them. Blizz Move is easy. Move anything, like you can, I know you can do like permanent moves of certain things, but this one is just like, this one just feels so much easier to use. And I think move anything, the way that it makes elements bigger and smaller, it acts kind of funny. So, you know, maybe it's more of a personal preference. They both do almost the same thing, but I think Blizz Move just does it better. Yahoo! Anyway. Change that back. Opie is like the big pitch for that minimal controller project. The default menus there would help with the slower actions. That would help too. That would be very much part of like the whole, hey, I want to play with a controller. Here's what I can do. I was looking at some quick Reddit thread where some people talk about, yeah, I use a controller. I didn't use add-ons with it. It works fine. There's just like some configurations and things you want to set up. And I think someone here mentioned in chat yesterday that the solve is to create, you know, whatever your bar profiles are, that can stay the same, but it's more like your button mapping. You just set up a new talent thing specific for a control. I'm like, oh, that's a smart way to do it. Okay. Never heard of Blizz Move? No, that's all right. So what I use a lot, if I use Blizz Move, I'm gonna have to bump no auto close like I always do. Those are like staples. I might as well ask for a sponsorship from those guys. I won't, but that'd be funny. So guys, since I mention your shit all the time, I demand 40% of all. No, of course not. So let me demonstrate no auto closer real quick because it's dope. It's a game changer because you're allowed to be super disorganized, and it doesn't matter. So you'll kind of notice what I'm doing here is I'm opening up a bunch of stuff, and it's not interfering with it with other things, so I can keep opening things without it closing. So, you know, no auto close. Very, very straightforward. And then combine that with the likes of like BlizzMove or whatnot, and you can achieve something like this. So if you did want to like look at stuff while you're looking at the auction house, or you want to have something to compare with when you're looking at achievements, you don't have to worry about things closing and all that. So that part is cool, but it also really taps into like certain habits of mine, at least, where I like to have everything open. More windows, you can still see some of the play. Yeah. So if I wanted to have something, so you know, people will see me do this all the time, like pretty naturally. Like I'll have something open, I'm looking at stuff, but I'm also playing and doing whatever because I don't want to hear, or because of like the elements that I have here on stream. I want to have things be visible, so I'll you know, I consider this space here to be like dead because I don't want to obscure. I don't want the chat to obscure it. I still want people to be able to see it. And then that's the other reason why I love BlizzMove so much, is because I can like make these things bigger. There's a weak aura. Actually, speaking of, there's a weak aura that Mr. GM talked about. I don't know if he made it himself. It sounds like he made it himself, which is really cool. But what happens is that the weak aura will create this this green screen kind of thing. And you can have elements like this window sit on top of that green screen. So that way, if you want to get like a clean capture of like this entire window here, then you can do that. What I typically do, I typically use a screenshot capture app thing, and I'll just grab what I want. Because I don't care about getting the whole thing. No one needs that. But I'll grab like, you know, from here all the way down here so I can get like, you know, just like the gear things. Or if I just wanted to get you know, this information, I'll just grab like these things here, like that's it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool tool that or a pretty cool weak aura that he shared, and I tried it out real quick. I'm like, yeah, I can get a very clean capture of this, and it'll be even cleaner if I, you know, make it bigger first. That's like a typical practice. Grab it big, that way you can size it down later to be something that you actually like, or that works well. And then when the final product comes out, then it looks that much better. So why do I not have a cloak on? I don't know. I should have a cloak on. There we go. There's my cloak. So there we go. Oh, you know, it's because I stripped my character down at one point, and then I put on the Rishi wraps. Yeah, that's all. Nothing good. It's like the Lady Incredible say no capes. I'm actually not a cape fan. I'm not too big on that. Anyway, so let me add that to the list. Include probably BlizzMove, no auto close. All right. So anyway, this thing, yes, we're doing that. So that's one. Is there anyone who uses like a tooltip add-on? Because TipTac has been the only thing that I've used, and I haven't seen any other game in town that's really been like, hey, this is really cool. Yeah, if anyone knows of any, that would be kind of neat. Sound manager, no, that thing sucked. I don't care about that. Sorted, we all know what that one is. I don't need to test it. It worked fine. Better Blizz plates. Let's see what this is about. I only glanced at this really quick. So better Blizz plate. You know, actually, no, I don't think I should bump this. Well, you know, I'll take a look at what it does, but if it's not like super simple, I probably shouldn't be bumping like a nameplate thing, because by the time we hit midnight, they might be implementing some of the changes or all the changes that they intend for, like how they want to change the what the hell, how they want to approach nameplate add-ons. And yeah, depending on how this thing goes, this is they're look at these, they're so cute, they're so stubby. To me, they look like little stubby, like thumb. They're not nameplates, they're thumb plates. Or name thumb plates, or something like that. Okay, so how does this work? So, add-ons, better blues plates. Oh, look at that. They're even, like, trying to use the icons. They can... something... copyright, whatever. Oh my god. This is a lot. Ooh, yeah, okay, this is really intense. Oh boy. Absorb indicators, arena names, class indicator, combat indicator. I don't think this will be a good idea. Zero control, cast bars. Yeah, cast bars, I don't think that's going to do. And then colors for yeah, this isn't going to work. Never mind. That feels like that's going to be a waste of time to talk about. And that's a lot going on. I want something that's just like simple as dirt. You know, you like the chibi plates? It's kind of disorienting to me. It's kind of weird. But let's move on. By the way, thank you to... Why is my thing acting funny? Thank you to Silicon Serenade. Thank you for the prime, dude. Much appreciated. Cursor ring is my next thing, right? Cursor ring. There's a lot of these. And it's not even working. Cursor ring? Okay, type CR. Oh. Is there another thing? Okay, here we go. Alright, so show hide. Okay. Oh no, it is like that. Oh, okay. Out of combat alpha. Oh, okay. So okay, that works. So I guess by default, it does not show the ring unless you're in combat, which is cool. I mean, this is not the first thing we've seen. This is like as simple as you can get for like, you know, cursor highlights or whatever. I've done a bunch of these, and this is one of the. Maybe I'll bump this one. This is just like a really simple one. Use class color? No, I want to use like just red. I want it to be red as fuck. How do I make it red? Texture. Default, solid, thick. Okay, custom color. There we go. Bam. Brighter. But no like iridescent thing flashing at you and doing squigglies and stuff. Because, you know, some folks, they need something like that. But for something basic, for the man who hates weak auras, try out this. Let's see. I like the out of combat thing though. That helps. So that way, it doesn't show unless I wanted to. Otherwise, that's like super annoying. All right. So I'm in combat. Boom, shows up. All right. Yeah, sure. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So that stays. Something you should bump for the people who don't want huge add-ons is item era. I never heard of that one. Item era. If you guys have other recommendations, you know, I'd love to hear them. Like I said, I typically don't. I typically prefer to learn about like obscure add-ons, things that people might not have heard of. Item era adds expansion information to all item tooltips with the color-coded names and things that say where they came from. All right, let's try this. So cursor ring, that stays. So now we'll try item aura. And it is... There you go. So, doesn't work with sorted, but sorted is not on right now. Okay, that's good. Okay, so... Shows by war within. Okay, so that's straightforward. But can I do anything with that? Filter your bags and blah, blah, blah. So, can I do a search on it? Show bank interface with expansion filtering active and display the filter. Okay, so it is more extensive. It's not just a tooltip thing. It'll actually add... Well, not add tags, but it actually exposes tags that's like already there. So if I'm here, I could see all the things that just show stuff from a certain expansion. So for example, if I go Legion, okay, I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so let's try Anvil. Let me just, yeah. I'll type in Anvil. Okay, that doesn't change anything. So... So this is the bank. Okay, typing in Warlords doesn't help. Actually, wait, mists. My bad. Nope, that doesn't try it. That doesn't quite do it. So, what am I missing here? I mean, I'm seeing it tagged for 11.17. It released... Well, there was a recent release for it on the 22nd. But it doesn't seem to work. So... Yeah, the screenshot that it's showing is for the reagent bank. And I see this here, so maybe it's not working right, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I have nothing else running right now. So maybe it's not working. Bummer. So war within, highlights, nope, no highlights. Okay, so if I take that and here's a Shadowlands thing. Shadowlands, nope, same thing. Yeah, oh well. This would be cool. Now tell me about it more, like, so is it only a filter that it'll just show these things, or will it actually like give me controls? Like, can I have it sort out only things from like a certain era? Because I know one thing that people would really like. They don't like this. They don't. Some people, they don't like, you know, that there's only the current expansion and then everything that is not the current expansion. People want to be able to sort by like all the different expansion eras, which sorted can do. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm looking at, it's called Item Era. One word, Item Era. Or Itemera. That's clever. But Sorted does this. Which is why Sorted is great. Sorted is life. Sorted is God. Sorted is everything at a glance. So here's the version of Sorted that comes right out of the box. I'm not fond of it. I want to be able to like customize, but even out the box, it gives you like lots and lots of information. So if you want to filter by expansion, sure, go ahead. Tadub, DF, SL, Biffa, Legion, MOP, yada yada yada, and shows all the little icons, which is very, very useful for folks who are looking for that sort of stuff and want to like filter that sort of thing out. Yeah. For the person who just can't read icons anymore, you know. Bank is going to be messed up for a week or two after a major patch. Oh, I trust. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's just gonna happen, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, so moving on. Let's try out. So I said no to better Blizz plates. Did I X that out? Yeah, so that's a no. I did cursor ring, that's gonna stay. Epic music player. How epic? How epic do we get? All right, so oh, this just shows everything. Got it. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, my giant cursor is obscuring everything. Bummer. I can't read it. Whatever. Import a playlist, add playlist. Okay, and then I can go through like, oh, here's epic. Okay, I didn't realize Power of the Horde was embedded into the game files. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it is. Duh, because they have ETC playing that Dark Moon Fair. Duh, idiot. So here's the authors, the add-on authors, idea of like what is epic music. What if I don't agree? God, man. You know, sure, I'll bump this one. Hey guys, if there's a favorite track, no, I don't know. Maybe not. No, yes, I will, because fuck it, why not? Yeah, fuck it, why not? You can do a search on YouTube. You can do, you know, you can listen to like the official OSTs on Spotify. But if you want to, you know, have something easily accessible, kind of easy to access, go ahead. It's right here. Ta-da. Yeah, this will stay for now. Moving on. Extra quest button. Add an extra button for quest items. This one could be interesting. So I'm on a quest, thank goodness. But I don't see anything. So the idea is it's going to take this. From what I saw on the add-on description, it's going to take this and make it into like a bigger button, but I don't see it. So, but let's test this out. Let's go to where this quest is and see if that makes any difference at all. Now this is a quest, not a world quest. So, well then again, yeah, there are no world quests that have me use items like that. It's only like quests that do that. Look at Plumber. Plumber's too overrated. Plumber does too much. It's popular enough. I've bumped it before, and at this point, like, it's too much of like an all-in-one sort of thing, and it's from a very popular author. So I tend to seek out like smaller, less common, you know, things that people haven't heard of, or just stuff that's new. Because there's a good number of folks that, you know, they've been using, you know, maybe they could use something like Plumber or Leatrix or whatever, but then they've always been using like this one little tiny add-on because it just worked, and that's all they care about. They just want like the one little thing because for them, PC performance is important, and we're going this way. You know, the PC performance is important, and they don't want like a big thing. So stuff like this tends to appeal to them. Otherwise, I would just be making the same videos. I already bumped like a lot. Oh, dude, it pops up. Nice. There's already a bunch of add-ons that I keep mentioning already, but those are still somewhat less known. Okay, so I like this so far. So, okay, oh, but then it uses my extra action button. Yeah, I don't want, what, okay, so what if I'm in a situation where I actually do have an extra action button and I'm on a quest? It's not going to do both. Or otherwise there's going to be like some sort of, maybe I can change the mapping on it or something. Actually, wait, let me see, can I? Oh, it's part of edit mode. Oh, shit. Nice. No, actually, no, it's not a part of edit mode. Because, you know, like, notice how, like, these elements that I actually, you know, these are the actual elements, like, it obeys, like, the guides and stuff. This does not. So this is just like, this is fake. It's a good fake, though, you know, because this works. So here's my other extra, here's my real extra action button, right? And then here's, like, the other one. So I would want to have it, like, kind of overlapping like that, sort of. But I'll need the actual extra action button to, like, test out to, like, really, if I really want to, like, line it up correctly. But otherwise, I'll just put it here for now. But that's cool. That's a very neat thing. Yeah, I can't do anything else with it. So this is just like a, this is just their clever way of making it. You can do both. I remember in Draenor there was sometimes two at once. Can I hotkey it to something else? That's gonna be the make or break. What is this called again? It's called extra quest. There we go. Okay. So Control E. Sure. Oh wait, that's my Luderang button. Okay, so whatever. All right. This is a win. Yeah, this is the good one. I like it. All right. I stopped using add-ons a few expansions ago when Curse and Twitch sold the add-on repository, and the only one I really miss is Alcoholic. Oh, that kind of sucks. So you stop using other people's, you stop using add-ons altogether just because, just because, fuck, what are they called? Just because of the new buyer? That stinks. All right. But hey, principles. It's all good. Moving on though. Extra quest button, map pin enhanced. Okay, so let me test this out one more time. So it was map pin enhanced and waypoint UI. And I think I accidentally turned on World Quest Tracker. I just want to make sure, again, that there's no compatibility issues with this and make sure that this thing works. So there's the thing, and then it turned, so that's the pointer. So I think is what it's called. And then there's like another point that's there. That's farther. Okay. Okay, so we have that point, which is like really high up in the sky. Probably because it's in the middle of nowhere and not on any actual landmass. So let me put something there. Oh, it's just still high up in the sky. What about that? Okay, that one too. Is that a, maybe there is a compatibility issue. So maybe I can't use both of these at once. Let me turn off map pin enhance for now. Okay, so there's that one. And it's not totally in the sky. That one isn't either. How, what, that's a weird conflict. That one. All right, so that seems, well, actually, is that one in the sky? No, that one's too close. Let me go farther. Okay, that one's kind of high, but not like earlier when, okay, so that doesn't seem so bad now. All right, let me turn, okay, so let's remember that distance or that height, and then we'll turn map pin enhanced back on. There we go. Okay, so now, oh that pin that was there, it's just gone now. Okay, so okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. And that looks okay. So now it looks fine, bitch. Oh, I wonder if it's because I was in the air at the time. is that it? Is that why it'll look kind of funny? So like there. Okay, so that one's like super high up. Okay, so now let's test this again. So I'm going to turn off the other pins. Just show that one. That looks really high up. So that one's definitely high up in the sky. Turn this off again. Have I checked out token transmog tooltips by McTallion? It adds a note on what mog you have or have not collected from tier tokens. Same guy who made RPG loot feed. I have not. Okay, so that tool. Okay, so that one looks the same. So maybe it is just because I'm like really high. Oh wait, it went away. It like, wait, how did it disappear? I didn't tell it to go away. Okay, so that's really high up in the sky now too. Okay, so maybe it is just this kind of quirky thing about height or whatever. Or maybe that's just a bug with this add-on. Now I gotta check map pin enhanced again and see how it looks with its own skin, with the kind of more default skin. So there. Okay, that kind of behaves the same way, sort of. I think we could still, I think this is fine. It was just a small visual quirk, so let's do some practical testing on this again. Also recommend Transmog Upgrade Master. It shows on the tooltip if you're missing the mog for the upgraded version of an item, catalyst, or upgraded catalyst. I think I'll want to, you know, I think I will take a look at that real quick, too, in a bit. Let me put that on the list. So, because I know that gets confusing, and all the things, it does it, but all the things is also a really heavy add-on, and not everyone likes how intense that thing gets. The entire zone gets weird with waypoints with what I've seen. Okay. I mean, as long as it's stable, you know, and as long as like the main points of it are like working okay. So I'll go here, and then it'll still beacon me over. The minimap takes it the rest of the way. I find the point, it closes, it's fine. Yeah, so I'll bump both at once. You can use one, you can use the other. You can use both. From the feel of it though, like the waypoint UI, it's just visual. Map pin enhance is very, very functional though. Very functional. Because I can do like multiple waypoints and all that. Kind of like a TomTom. And that's and that part's pretty cool. So all the things kills my PC. Yeah. So so I'm aware of that. Like if there's something lighter that can do the job, that'd be cool. I don't think my main is a good character to test that out with, but let's go through what I have installed so far. Placed. There's only so many left. My accountant is something I can't really test here, but the quick thing on my accountant, it's like a lot of data broker add-ons that track stuff. This one just feels simple. So like it'll track it'll track your stats across the account. How much did you spend on taxi? I guess that's guild transactions, or you know, pulling stuff out or putting stuff into the guild. I don't know what goes under other. Garrisons, Mog, trade window, mail, quest, loot, repair costs, training costs, auctions, and merchants. So it's not very extensive at all. or it's not detailed. It doesn't do like a really good breakdown. So no barber, no LFG. Okay, so that's others required, I guess, as a catch-all, I suppose. This one's okay. It'd be cool if they did like other breakdowns. So zones. Oh, so zones. That's interesting. I mean, whatever your capital city is going to be probably the most. Yeah. But I guess doing a full breakdown, that's kind of like jumping off a cliff. Like once you start wanting to do like more intense breakdowns of like, okay, what's the thing that I spent money on the most? You know, then we're getting to trade skill master territory. And yeah, that's a rabbit hole. Not a cliff, it's a rabbit hole. There we go. All right, so this one's I don't know. I don't know. What other add-ons do you guys use? Other add-ons that do something similar to this? All I know is Trade Skill Master, because that one does. Actually, I don't think Trade Skill Master does all this stuff. But I think some of that information just comes from the statistics menu. I don't think I get too much out of it. I'm iffy on this one. I don't know. It's just like, okay. What else we have? No spam, please. Filter spam messages in chat using user-defined keywords. Okay, let's see. Okay, not there. How do I run it? Oh, there's like this barely visible button. No spam, please click to open settings. Okay. Hide settings buttons. Okay. These words will block chat messages. Okay. So what do I want to block? I want to block did somebody say? Boom. Oh, it does each individual word? No, this ain't gonna do. Yeah, I don't think that'll do too great. Am I glad squat season is over? Squats never end. All you gotta do is ask. That's gonna be a no to this one. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so nothing to that. Outfitter. Outfitter's an old one, I think. But I don't think I've bumped anything like Outfitter before. Yeah, so, you know, you just change to the thing that you want to change to. So, I want to go naked. Cool, I'm naked. I want to go back. Cool, I go back. That's it. I mean, there are other ways you can do this. You can have a hotkey set to it. You can probably download some add-on that will give you extra bars, extra hotkeys, so that way you can like do some configuration magic stuff. Oh, I didn't notice the runes up here. You can do some configuration and magic key stuff, so you can easily swap to that. One thing you can consider using it for. Actually, no, here's probably a trick that some people can consider trying. Have an outfit for just heirlooms, right? Have an outfit for just heirlooms and then use that so you can save some money on transmog costs if you just want to strut around town in a cool outfit or whatever. Otherwise, of course, if you want to actually be in this, cool outfit with your real gear, then, you're thrown down. But that's probably a small hint to drop. Yeah. Loot Appraiser Reloaded. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll check that out. Okay, but let's go through the rest of these. There's only so many left. Quick travel, Mythic Plus, and Raid Portal Hub. So kind of like what I was looking at earlier. Let's see what this does though. Use /cutie to open. All right. And so now I have all the things that I don't have, and my Hearthstones. Okay, so typical stuff, but I just, open another menu for it. But it's a really long drag. Okay, can I filter this out? I don't want to show unlearned spells. Show button in group finder. Oh, that's kind of useful. So I'm here. Okay, so here's the quick travel button. So let's close that. So in practical use, it's like, okay, let's make the group, blah, blah, blah. I'll find people, and then I'll have this thing open as a separate thing that's not independent. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. So it's like tied together. So if I use this command, then it comes up independently. If I use it with the group thingy. Okay, can I change that setting? Show button, auto close out on while casting. I don't want to use that with that. And I just want to, okay, it's tied together. Ah, no. What if can I make it bigger together? It does. Okay, it does get bigger. But if I close it, then it goes away. Ah, that kind of sucks. And then where are my, oh, it only does Mythic Plus stuff. This is the elitist version of the add-on. This is an elitist version of like a teleport menu and all that. It only shows Mythic Plus teleports and your Hearthstones. That's it. That sucks. Yeah, sorry, dude. It looks cool. It looks neat, but yeah, sorry. Next. Random pet summoner. All right. Why is it only showing half my text? I don't know. Dialogue UI lets you quest with the controller. I think I will do that's going to take a while to do. I need to do a lot of studying and practical testing of me transitioning from controller to keyboard to controller to keyboard to get a good sense of how I want to present to someone who's new to this or is kind of interested. Hey guys, let's get your feet wet about trying out WoW with a controller. Let's be really light. Let's not use any super extensive shit. Let's try to make it easy. But yeah, that's gonna take a while. If you only use it with Group Finder, it would be okay. Yeah, but it's limited though. Putting that against the teleport menu thing, it's way more extensive. It shows way more stuff. So I think I just happen to like that better. Okay, so this is a pet thing. Oh, puppy. Yay. Okay, so how often does it change the pet though? So if I mount up and I go some distance and I leave the puppy behind, then I'm a monster. I'm a terrible, terrible boss. By the way, that's a world boss. It's kind of a weird location for a world boss, but it's a world boss. Okay, so do I get a puppy? Oh no. Oh no, it's a different puppy. It's the pug. Okay, so does it change? Actually, let me look at the options. Genius. Nope, there's nothing there. It doesn't look like there's any dialogue either. What's this thing called again? This thing's called Random Pet Summon. Okay, RPS menu. Boom. Oh, this is it's just on or off, baby. That's it. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, summon in combat, a random global in combat would be... Oh, that would be terrible, yeah. Okay, so I want a distance, but I want to see how often it changes it, because there's no setting for it or anything. Okay, so now Fire Puppy. Alright, so me and Fire Puppy, we're gonna walk through, because that giant ass portal right there will take us back to Dronicle. So a bit of a tip. Will it summon in combat? I have no idea. Let me look at the page. Random Pet Summoner automatically summons one of your favorite battle pets whenever you enter the world, change zones, or stop moving. Or stop moving? Oh. Only summons a pet if you don't already have one active. Only summons a pet if you don't already... I don't quite get that, but... Okay, so I had Fire Puppy. Now I have... Bye, Fire Puppy. Oh. Alright, so... Oh, no, now it's a Void Puppy. Oh. Okay, so now what I want to see is... I'm just going to jog out of here. What happens if I zone? You know, just zone. Not because I went through a load screen. That's one thing. But what if I just leave the area or whatnot? Let's go. Come on, puppy. So we're gonna just get out of here. We're gonna go through town and see if this happens to like change anything. Because it would be weird for it to just like call randomly or like going from one part of town to another or going indoors, outdoors. Like, does that change the state of it too? So sounds like if you get a V-Res, it might summon a pet mid-combat. I don't know. No idea. So far still hasn't changed, but yeah, once I leave town, then what? So now I'm in the Dorn. And no, still good. Whee! And we're dead. Okay, so what happens when I take a res? When I take a res, then it comes back. Same pet though. Not a random pet. Or was that a coincidence? Let's try it again. Boop. Actually, I'll go to the thing. Oh, how cute. It shows a skull where your body is. How quaint. Wait, so does it force a thing there? Okay, so it'll like kind of like force a thing to appear there. Okay, that's cute. All right, so let's do the combat test. May my aim be true. Okay. Alright, so it's not a perfect test, but I'm going to pop, immediately get into combat, and then try to detect if I can see the pet. Because that would be a problem if it did do that while in combat. No one wants like that freak instance where your pets, where you have your summon pet thing happen while you're in a fight just after you got a B-res because you're trying to, you know, last minute trying to kill a thing. Yeah, that would suck. That would be like kind of a game breaker for this one. I just got to make sure I could actually see the pet. Okay, so not close enough. There we go. Oh, it already got one out. Oh, so it was fast. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll notice. Yeah, I think people won't really notice. Because it seems pretty responsive. I'll like point it out. I'll point out my findings, right? But otherwise, this thing stays. Because it's puppies and, you know, pets and stuff. Your favorite pets. Whatever. Not that one, and then roulette. Alright, so I think that was it. I think that was everything. Okay, so let me check out these ones that you guys mentioned. So, Transmog, Upgrade Master. Is that one word, maybe? No, I can't tell. Okay, let's, Google, help me out. Catalyst Helper, updated June 27th. Good. Oh, okay, that seems like a pretty cool thing. Alright, I don't know if I have anything here that will, on my main, that's gonna makes this thing show up properly, but okay, that's not showing it at all. Transmog Upgrade Master. Okay. So it's not showing anything. Actually, I thought I saw something very briefly. Okay, so here's something. So I guess so I guess if it shows nothing, then it's fine. Yeah, so for example with this one, oh shit. I don't know why my window closed, but uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, if I have nothing to unlock, it just won't show anything. But if I do need something to unlock, then it'll... God, where was that? It was like a pair of gloves, right? Not that one, not that one. You know what would be cool? A freaking highlight. An item highlight that'll also show me like things that can be unlocked. Yeah, because there was something and then now it's gone. Well, crap. Yeah, where was it? I saw it. I'm not losing. Oh, there it is. Wait, I moused over this earlier and it didn't show up. And now it does show up. Okay, well, anyway. So, according to this, I don't have the... So I have the upgrade... I have the upgraded appearance for this veteran piece. but I don't have the tier set or the upgraded tier set, so basically the champion one. I heard it like 5 times. I don't know, it was weird. Like it was popping up and then it wasn't popping up. Nah, maybe I'm just old. I'm like really, really close to driving age now, so your vision starts to go too. Now, the readability of this. Is this good enough? I mean, it's as clear as... Yeah. It's clear when I think about it enough. Is there a better way to present this, though? I can't think of a better way to present it. Yeah, it's as good as All the Things version. But the reason why I think I will bump something like this is because not everyone uses All the Things. And some people's computers suffer if they were to use All the Things. That's a lot. You can adjust in options. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Let's see. Upgrade master. Oh, so collected. Okay, so there are button modifiers I can do for that. Auto confirm catalyst? No. Warband catalyst info. Okay, what is shift supposed to do for me? Aside from item comparison. Warband catalyst info. Yeah, shift doesn't seem to be doing anything though. Has the same iconography, so be a smooth transition either way. I think the one thing that I think is missing from all of this is maybe having a modifier or having an option to where if this state isn't fully complete, here's what I'm gonna call a complete state. You know, all appearances have been upgraded, blah 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 blah. But if there's the possibility of like something here that can be catalysted into something else, I'd like for it to like pop. I'd like for it to like pop a little bit. So that way I can see at a glance, oh, I could do this. You know, there is something that I can see that can do it, even if it might be obnoxious. So, you got the red toilet? Nice, nice, grats, dude. Hey, it's a pet. I got a copper lap bug. Cute. Anyway, yeah, I think this will stay. So yeah, an icon would do it. An icon would do it. Like, hey, check it out. There's this thing you can do. Like, it doesn't show anything here, right? Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, if someone can find an add-on that can show me that, I think that would be like really cool. But otherwise, yeah, I think I can bump this one. I like it. I mean, hell, I was talking about that during the Monday video, and I did name drop All the Things, but yeah, something like this can work too. For the person who wants to be add-on light, because this is pretty light. Yes, this is a win. And then Loot Appraiser Reloaded. What's this one? Reloaded. Okay, Google, you gotta save me again. No, stop. My phone responded to it. Anyway, what was it called again? Oh crap, I think I lost it. It's called Loot Appraiser Reload. Okay. Continuation of the work. Updated June 18th. Okay. Let's try it out. They're not doing a pre-patch interview themabob? Interview? Guess not. I mean, they actually they didn't Morgan Day do something the other day? Attention, your selected price in loot appraiser is no longer valid. Please select another price. Okay, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Someone just dropped the name. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so what is this add-on? I'm trying to remember what this is. Oh, okay, I remember what this is now. This is one of those how much gold are you making kind of things. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. All right. What are the add-ons? Any add-ons that you guys in chat would suggest for folks that are like lesser known, you think are lesser known? There are some add-ons that are like, hey, maybe people have never heard of this thing called Eelv UI. I'm like, people have heard of that one. Or what about Wakoras? You ever heard of Wakoras? I've heard of Wakoras, yeah. Last cool one that's not well known is World Quest achievements. It scans for a World Quest that can give you Mog. Yeah, I was, let's look at that one again because I was looking at that one earlier this week. As like a cool thing. And it's not showing up. Cool. Oh, that's a terrible way to... So here's me being really nitpicky. Sorry, I'm going to be a snob about this. One, like, if you're talking with someone about, like, add-ons, and, oh, yeah, just get World Quest achievements. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. And then they look up World Quest achievements, and then it pulls up WQA achievements. Like, it's, the readability on that kind of sucks, but... The other thing is, like, if you're making an add-on and the icon that you're using on the websites is obviously made by AI, I'm not gonna not look at your add-on because I know that's what you're trying to make. The icon is just like whatever. But I'm gonna silently judge you. But yeah, that's kind of obnoxious, man. Okay, it scans for world classic Mog achievements, mounts, pets, and whatnot. Only downside is the author is in plain name and the item gets updates via other people adding new things to scan for. Oh, this has been a while. Oh, 11.1. I don't know, man. I have to be really familiar with the add-on if I'm going to bump something that's old. Because this is from March. I mean, that's from March. Like the reason why I kept talking about sorted was because I know it still worked because I use it all the time. But yeah, this is a tough one. So this shows world quests and Kazalgar. But that's it. What about Undermine, dude? Is there nothing to... Maybe because there's nothing to get from there, I guess? Yeah, maybe because there's nothing to get from those world quests. But then, yeah, it's not gonna... yeah, if this isn't gonna be updated for space, where we're going, then that's not going to... It's not gonna work. Has obviously AI made icon. Obviously didn't see any boobs. Ha ha ha. Reaper's report. What is a Reaper's report? Enhanced death recap. All right. All the things, rarity. Yeah, those are giant ones. Those are titans. I mean, yeah, I'll do quick mentions of them because it's like, hey, you know, we're going to a new zone. There's going to be new things to explore, new things to check out. If anything, though, like, not rarity, but definitely all the things. They update pretty darn fast, but they're not like up to date right away. So it takes a even after even despite PTR testing and all that stuff, it takes a while for it to like really like settle in and really have down. Okay, this is where this comes from. This is where this comes from to have like, you know, accurate information. So. All right, so what else? So on my list, let's see. Okay, those can go, those can go. That's fine. Oh yeah, quick mailer. This I wanted to try out because like there were problems with it. So I want to see if it works now. I'm still kind of on the lookout for like an easy way to mail stuff out. I'm trying to remember if I bumped this one before too. But this thing had a problem where the add-on just wasn't showing up properly. And nope, it's still not working right. Never mind. Sorry, quick mailer, you've failed. Okay, so as for going back to the list of stuff, shit, where's the thing? Okay, here we go. So that is just rejected. So I think this is the list right now. Maybe with dialogue UI. Let me put that down there for now. So not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 add-ons to maybe try out. It only shows self-dev, kind of useless. Oh, that sucks. All right. Let us take a quick glance at like popular shit too. Might as well. Or like some of these like latest add-ons. So enhanced quality of little tweaks and quality of life. Woo. You expect me to just know everything though? So show item level, gems, flexible bag, filter window, hideable bag, money tracker, alt inventory, and cash inventory filter. Yeah, the all-in-ones, these are hard to bump. Peever's currency data, real world currency exchange rates for WoW and token prices. Oh, so super. Oh. I think people have told me about this one. Instantly see what your gold is worth in real. Okay, is this the one where, like, if you mouse over, it'll actually show like a dollar amount or something like that? I think that's what someone was telling me about a while back. That's how that, because those were hella funny. Oh, okay, so not there, I guess. Alright, what else is there? Chatty Nator. Chatty Nator. This looks kind of straightforward. I've been using Pratt like forever. And Pratt has always seemed like fine. Smooth scrolling, fading messages as they come in and out of view, stylish themes, edit mode. Maybe. You like Death Note records like a good 30 seconds before death, and it shows actual buff and Weather Souls thing fell off 0.4 seconds before a big hit. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about, am I standing in consecration? That's the thing to look at. Man. Okay, it's like once a month I have to go through the trouble of banning someone. God. That's how good you guys are, for the most part. You guys, you're like, chat is just awesome. I don't need no, you know, what's it called? Wait, where's the thing? There it is. I don't need no stinking mods. All right, there we go. All right, so crit line. It's dumb but fun. It just displays a splash on your screen whenever you have a new record, damage, or healing event. Oh, that's cute. Tide channel. I know. Yeah, you should have just did a healing thing. Let's take a look at that though. So it's called crit line. Saves your normal crit records and flashes a message if you break the record. Oh, it has a little data broker like somewhere there. All right, let's see. All right. Reload. Oh, that's obnoxious. It's like, can I not show that here? So core damage, I don't care about damage. Healing, baby. Records and spell tooltips. Interesting. In spell tooltips. So new Judgment of Light record. Oh boy. New tons of shit records. Oh my god. It's a lot of records. Anyway. Okay, so there got some data. Okay, so there's all the healing stuff. And then okay, so when I do the mouse over, then it'll show like my biggest 1 million. That's it, bitch. I can do, there we go. Yeah, I'll do a lay on hands too. Let's see how that looks. Okay. 13 million. That's, well, that's what it should be. Okay. You know, that's fun. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Crit line. Anyone else have fun ones? I'm cool with fun add-ons too. So crit line. You're now on the list. All right. Yeah. That's true. I do want to be able to filter it. So, So that's why well, even healing would fuck it up. Yeah, that would suck. Let me see if anyone has commented on that. What if I say legacy? Nope, nothing about legacy in the okay, comments. Oh, it hasn't been updated in a year either. Damn. Yeah, no comments about it. So it's like great for like classic and all that. Well, even then, I don't know when they started adding like the multipliers. Yeah, because I don't think they started when did they start doing the stat squish? Warlords? I think Warlords is when they started doing that sort of stuff. Yeah, because if I go to, let's say, where can I teleport to? Somewhere in Northrend. Sure. Actually, no. Garrison. I think there's a healing thing in the garrison. And damage too, so. Someone needs to order pizza via WoW. Searches for local pizza joints and pops up their phone numbers. Oh. That'd be dangerous. But you know, people have suggested to me like, hey, you should do like those app things where you can like buy a pizza for a streamer or whatnot. I'm like, man, I want to get like omega fat, man. That would not be good. That and freaking delivery is expensive. Delivery is mad expensive. Oh, so I noticed that it didn't show up as, well, then again, that's healing. Healing. Boop. Okay, so actually the multiplier doesn't work there. So crit line. So let's do damage then. And then boom. Oh. It actually doesn't record legacy shit. Or at least it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no records are being kept. But it is for the healing. But I think these are like normal numbers. The record of your biggest hit ever is in the achievement tab, yeah. It's smarter than I thought. All right. Now, the text alert is like so dated. This is like 2004 kind of text. Can I edit that, dude? Display. Scale, blah, 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 advanced. Yeah, I want to change the stupid thing, man. This actually is a lot more extensive than I thought. Suppress mind control, ignore outdoor bosses. Splash frame. Oh, okay, the font. Ugh. Oh, right. I don't have my libraries here, so I'll just stick with Frizz. Font outline, none. Actually, just normal. Use combat text splash. Now I'm not hitting any records. Come on, heal harder. Oh no, I think I did see something. No, that was a lie. Okay, so something did pop up there. Ravenous Scarab record? Oh no, that was the healing. Fuck, that was a lot of healing. 5 million. I love this trinket, dude. I hope it never goes away. Okay, so it does seem to be smart. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, though. You know, hell, I don't like that. I just want that to go away. Yeah, I just want it to not show that thing. So it shows record in spell tools. Okay, so I just need to not show that. Okay, so I can just turn that off, and then we're fine. Spell mappings. I don't know what that means.
Work.
So it doesn't even seem to have like a setting or an option that, you know, it's like, hey, let's avoid all the legacy shit. Which is fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've tested it enough. I think this is fine. So, yeah, that is cool. This stays. All right. Bird facts. I think I bumped that one before, dude. Bird facts. I don't know why. I think I was just trying to add some runtime to the video, but I think I bumped something similar to that. All right, so crit line will stay. I think I've tested it enough. Actually, no, this doesn't even make sense. Hold up. Check it out. This thing was created July 20th, 2005. Okay, I was thinking 2025. Okay, so it was made forever ago, and then it's like that. Okay, so yeah, it still works. For now. All right. Is there still raid quiz add-ons? I never heard of those. All right, so let's peruse some other random stuff. Companion add-on for data for Azeroth, cute. Easy mount manager. let's look at, okay, so these are all the latest updated stuff. So let me switch this over to stuff that works for 11.2. Anything that was like just made. Adds a draggable button to toggle a floating Xalatath model on your screen for immersive visual flair. I'm good. Lightning fast auto loot add-on. Everyone's got those. Oh, here's one for Winky. Mean Girls Raid Tools. Hey. Reaper's Report. Didn't you guys just mention this? Better combat text. Psh, you can't get any better than nameplate, dude. Nameplate's the best. Ooh, wasted holy power tracker. That's for me. Actually, no, I'm pretty good about my holy power usage. I'm fairly efficient. I'd say I'm like middle of the road. I'm not exceptional. But I do not need that. I remember every Bloody Pug raid I did during Wrath was always quiz add-ons for between pugs. I remember back in the day it was like gambling. Hell, that was kind of a big thing that people were doing during early Shadowlands. All right, dynamic immersive hub. Okay, I think I've seen everything because I was going through here before. That's how I got the list that I had. So I think we're good. Unless there's any like fun ones that you guys can that you get that is worth a mention. Otherwise, I might pick and choose like a couple of popular ones that maybe not a lot of people care for. I don't know. One for just okay. Let me just go for updates. Updated stuff that happens to be popular. Never mind the creation date. There's a dude in Trade Chat on a server every Friday that does a quiz. Oh, is there? Oh. I must have him on ignore then. Mount rarity? Nah. FPS thing, chat text, mount journal, gathering trackers, macro maker. I'm scared of these kinds of add-ons, man. Because last time I downloaded an add-on like this, it rewrote all of my existing macros, and I couldn't get them back. They were just gone. I was like, son of a bitch. What Wrecking Bull uses? What is Wrecking Bull? Or who is Wrecking Bull? Korthia Relics was updated? Alright. Huh. Social Memory Tracker. CrossPaths is a lightweight, extensible WoW add-on that passively tracks and analyzes social encounters with other players. It gives users insights into who they've seen, grouped with, or interacted with across characters in time. What? That's wild. Okay, so it'll track grouping, proximity, direct interaction, combat participation. That's kind of interesting, but not useful. What's up, Phil? The Pumpkin Chucker. Oh, no, I know who the Pumpkin Chucker is. Oh, you know, I think I might have ignored him. I ignore a lot of people on trade. Maybe not for good reasons either. I just... Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is, like, kind of neat, but not useful. Alright. Handy note stuff. Incognito. It adds your specified name in front of your chat messages. Your specified name? So... Okay, so it just... Okay, just for your name, not for other people's names. Because that'd be confusing if you could edit someone else's name. I mean, I kind of get that with when talking with people through BattleTag chat. I had Keyboard Turner make me a custom add-on. I can send you places I'll have making 20 V-line from Mythic Plus all the time. Icon search. All right, let's take let's see what that is. Icon a search. Icon search for macros, equipment sets and back icons. So, the icons itself are sorted into categories for faster finding the right one. Please note this add-on uses an icon set that is way smaller than the default one. Okay, So type in frost, and then it'll pull up. Okay, let me see how this works in a practical sense. Okay, so how does one search? Only works on macros on the PTR, works elsewhere on live. Yeah, if I can't get it to, well, it's tagged 11.2, so it should work. Yeah. So what about macros? No, not seeing it there. What's up, Opto? It opens with the icon selection UI. Okay. Oh, so it's for that kind of thing. So here. Okay. So someone that said frost, that didn't work. Try blizzard. Wait, what? Icons, icon search. Paladin. Nope. Okay, P. So It's parsing your full spellbook and inventory. Holy. Kind of useful. But it's only for macros, right? So, or I'm sorry, it's only for these instances where you're trying to find like the right macro for your thing. Well, it's okay. I mean, maybe not for macros, but I'd say for like, here, let me see where else practical uses for this. So, Warbank. So I want to change this, and oh, it doesn't do it. Ah, okay. I don't think I'm ready to bump this one. If I could do it, if it was ready for the Warbank stuff, then cool. Yeah. Because I think it's the entire bank system will be using those things. Yeah, but the thing, like, the fact that it says that it's updated for 11.2, but it doesn't show this, it needs to cook a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, the macro one, I feel like the macro one is the least useful out of all of them, because I think, I don't know. I don't make too many macros, but for the most part, I'd rather use like the tooltips for like the abilities that I'm applying them to. I know that that's not everything. There's more to it than just certain abilities and stuff. Yeah. I think that just needs to work for like the other stuff too. So like, I think you were saying it works for like the equipment stuff. Make a new thing. So like, yeah, so it works here. Cool. Wonder if I should pull all my stuff out of the bank Monday and money out of the warband stuff. I don't know. The thing is, Opto, I don't know like what's safe necessarily. I know that they added protections and they're doing things to make sure that things go okay, but at the same time, I'm like, without, knowing that it feels like everything's going to be affected, or everything can potentially be affected. So I don't know what's safe. I guess the closest thing would be like the mailbox, maybe. Needs to make a little bit more, but it beats doing the macro trick to grab icons. I mean, maybe I'll revisit this like in a few weeks or a month or whatever. Next time I do an add-on thing. But it's kind of missing like some pretty important stuff. All right. Back to the search. All right, so we'll take a look at. I'll look at like a couple days worth of updates. Macro search, apply target marker icons to party members that don't have them. Instantly and automatically rolls on loots and equipped gear upgrades from dungeons, quests, and everywhere else. Automatically rolls? Sheesh. Concentration. That's nice and simple. Automatically take screenshots. Ooh, I don't think I'd be fond of something that would, I'm sure like hard drive space isn't hard to come by these days, but something that will automatically start taking up hard drive space, that's kind of off-putting to me. The Bench podcast got interview with Devs, but I don't like their host. Oh, the dilemma. Well, we can always just look at the summary later and just leave it at that. Add-on that groups all the game commands to make it easier for new players to find the commands without having to search everywhere. What's that? Helper Buttons is a lightweight add-on designed to help new and experienced players quickly access the most useful chat commands in WoW. Like what? Doesn't say. Well, that's it's gonna be a pass then. Shows players coordinate thing. Killing blows, simple logs, and armory links. Copy logs link. Copy armory link. Nah. Why'd they get rid of spit? Ask yourself why you want to use it. And that might get you closer to the answer. Loss of control, Hearthstone loots. Hearthstone innkeeper voice on rare, epic, and legendary loots. Oh. Nah. Here be dragons. It's a data API for WoW map. Nope. Tank helper, sea bars, sets, and you know, I tried this one and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Like there was like 5 things that this add-on did. I'm like, wait, I want to be able to set. Okay, let me double check. Maybe I got something wrong here. So, C bars, console variables. There it is. So let's turn this thing back on. Let's see if I'm missing something. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, this isn't gonna do. There's like a bajillion things under C-bars that we can edit here. The one thing I wanted to get out of this was something that will ensure that my interact key is always turned on. That's all. I just wanted that, but it didn't really have that. Kind of sucks. Got a hero belt? Nice. 4 hero belts in a row. A lot of belts. Which reminds me, I got a BOE the other day. I'm like, all right, finally, I got a BOE from the raid. I can sell stuff. It's a belt. I'm like, man. Yeah, game did me dirty. Game did me dirty. Okay, so yeah, C-bars busted. That's not going to do. Oh, here's another one. A powerful C-bar manager that lets you edit all console variables in real time. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. But I will leave Blizz move on. You got a BOE? Wait, best in slots is a BOE? I thought it was a Warbound. Was the best you can get. Okay. No button that I can see. Yeah, where is it? Oh, I think it was there, but I turned it off, maybe? Nope. Okay, there we go. It was not loaded properly, or downloaded properly. I used Bit when max level people would camp my lobby characters constantly. Only time I used it was to show disgust towards annoying people since I couldn't do anything to them, but they could ruin my fun. You know what that did though, right? You know what that did, right, Grim? Like, you do the spit, like, that's like them going up, they would drink that spit and be like, oh, yeah, it feeds me. And then they would just do it more. You know, getting a reaction from you is the goal. So, okay, so no sea bars there, nothing there still. Okay, I'm still not seeing it. Huh. Okay, so it's there, but now what? Okay, CVM. Oh, see, here's what I'm talking about, baby. This shows everything. Yeah, this is what I want to see. So I'm looking for soft interact, I think. I think it was, shoot. I think it was this one. I just want to make sure this stays on forever. It's weird. I have like this weird situation where a player profile that I use that I refuse to replace for now keeps turning off my interact key for some reason. So I got to turn it back on manually a lot. You might notice whenever I do it, I might do it on stream. I try to force it on, but it doesn't stay on. So it's a kind of annoying. It's Thursday. It is Thursday, which means tomorrow is when the 5090 comes in. Hi, noob. I only do it when I got to a safe place and they couldn't find me. I think. Wait, what? You would spit when you got to a safe place and they couldn't find you? But then, I mean, again, the point is that, you know, you get out, you respond to them, and then they'll be like, "Hey, bro, I made him mad. You mad, bro? You mad?" Yeah, it's like that kind of attitude. So, anyway, moving on. I'll have to try that out later. That's more of a personal thing that I'm trying to, personal problem I'm trying to solve for myself. Vice's Dungeons and Honor, an add-on to provide enhanced roleplay combat via rolling with a graphical UI. What is that? Okay, that's odd. Let's see. Better bag. Oh, that's just better bags. Creates custom buttons that allow for some quality of life features, like what? A mount button, a profession button, a Hearthstone button, a storage button. That's all right. That's it. That's everything. Oh shit. Really? These are all the things. Wait, shut up. These are all the things that are flagged for 11.2. I guess. Maybe it's because it's 11.2. I mean, if I change it to 11.17, then I have a whole ton of shit. Yeah. But 11.2, very, very few things. Okay. Have I seen Mute Repetitive Brand? I have. I haven't bothered bumping that one. Because I'm like, well, I tune them out real fast. Is there one that can make them louder? Let's see. Alright, brand. Okay, it's not even popping up here. Yeah, I guess it's because it's not going to be the most widely downloaded add-on. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. Brand. Relevance. There we go. Shut up, Bran. Yeah, I think ultimately, like, not very many people like actually use this. Yeah, just those two. That's it. It's the only two things. Northern Sky Raid Tools. What's that? So so what does this do? It's just a raid thing. Meh. All right. Wait, it should have arrived today? Really? Oh. I'd hear a doorbell if that were the case. So, or a missed call. I thought it was supposed to come tomorrow, not today. Oh shit, wait, I got an email. Blizzard, I thought I'm done. Is there more? Okay, interesting. Read the nickname and setup manager sections. Okay, nickname. Nickname support for a lot of add-ons. Option to automatically sync nicknames with your guild or import them manually. By using nicknames, you'll be able to use the nickname of players in node assignments for all of my auras. That means instead of putting the character name of a player, you can put in their nickname, and WeakAura will automatically find the correct character to be used, which will be helpful for splits and farm period. Oh, that's not going to help me much at all. I think that'll end up causing confusion, because if I keep saying the same person's name, and they happen to be on another character, and they're like, and then someone who's not familiar, they're like, hey, get Neeb up, and then someone would be like, oh, which one's Neeb? And I'm like, Neeb. Wait, what? Yeah, so. The dead one, yeah, there we go. No, that would be that would be Slickrock, actually. Yeah, that I don't think that's gonna help me. Then what is setup manager? Okay, UI for this is none, but some functionality exists already. It lets you arrange raid group in either a default tank melee range to order or split the group into two even setups. For the split, it takes role, class, and spec into consideration to get the best spread possible. For example, if you have two monks, it'll split them up to no, I like doing that manually. That's fine. I don't, even if I screw up or whatnot, I don't think I'd want that, something like that automated. I like that control, so. Alt Vault is a good one. Yeah, I bumped that one kind of recently though, so maybe I'll wait a little bit to bring it up again. Like there are returnees, and then there's like super all-stars that I just feel like I have to mention all the time because they're just too good. Alt Vault is pretty up there though. Yeah, whenever new people come in, like especially once we're done with progression and all that, and you know, it'll take a while for me to get used to the names, but I'd rather just know the names than to not. All right, a little bit more searching, I think, because when I was looking for things, I'm like, I thought I was seeing everything, but maybe not. So let me change this back to 11.2. Take that filter out. Search for... Yeah, there's a lot of things that are... I wonder why I was only seeing a couple things for 11.2. I think I had a search filter like on that was like acting goofy. So we'll do a quick thing. First 5 pages real quick. Let me change this to like 50. Leatrix is up there for you? Leatrix is a popular one though. Shoot. Let me start on like page 3. No. Page 2 should be fine. Alright. Voice packs, handy note stuffs. Loot icon style add-on. What is that? Icon style loot add-on. Oh, wait. So it just takes out the text when you're looting stuff? Oh, that's... Ugh. I don't think I'd like that. I mean, I wouldn't like it, right? Mount music also sounds like a fun one. I think I saw that one, and I was like, wait, but then what if I just change mounts all the time, or I get on, I get off, I get on, I get off? Tracks vault progress for all your characters. That's what save instances is for. That's one of those other add-ons that I'm like, okay, a lot of folks know of that one. It's that one's like too good. Talent tweaks. I must have bronze seen add-on. Dude! Rip to that, man. I was using the I rewrote the original Bronze Cena weak aura, and I changed it so it would pop up for the pacifist rig, and I called it Brand Cena. It was perfect. It was perfect, but now the season's over, and sad song. Sad song. I mean, like, in terms of, like, the kinds of add-ons that Blizzard's going to eventually nuke, the one that I anticipate is going to feel the most impactful is probably going to be the nameplate one. You know, I think a lot of folks rely on nameplates to change for, you know, certain mobs, certain casts, certain, you know, instances like that. And they're going to probably take that a lot, if not all that functionality away, turn into something else. And I think that's going to be like the really rude awakening for people. More than anything. Truncated numbers, better combat text, warp loots. Okay, now a lot of the same, a lot of samey stuff. Raid mechanics simulator, cute. Sorted, my boy. Okay, let me try that one that you were talking about more. What was that thing called? Mount music. Let's take a look at that. Where's Curse Force? There we go. Oh, there it is. Kind of far down there. Okay, mount music. Are you tired of the same old background music while traversing the vast landscapes of Azeroth on your trusty mount? Say goodbye to monotony and embark on a new musical adventure with the Mount Music add-on for World of Warcraft. Match each mount's personality with a theme that complements its style and lore. From epic orchestral scores to serene nature sounds, the options are limitless. All right, let's see what it's all about. Did I cover that they're improving the cooldown manager? Yes. I was mostly just kind of reading the blog post real quick. The only comment I have on that is like they should have just waited until this upcoming update to introduce it, because that's what people probably wanted. So yeah. So okay, this is a lot. Is there like a this is very intimidating. So I open the settings, that shows up, and then that's the only setting? No way. There's got to be more settings than that. Okay, and they're kind of preset too. So like, hold on. Musical moments. Where is Elite Torn Chitin? Maybe it's here. And I hear nothing. That's not good. Oh, I gotta get on the mount first, you doofus. I don't know, man. This is... I can't even, like, do a search for a mount. And... Okay, those are... How funny. Those are in alphabetical order, but then this one seems to be up top. For some, these four seems to be up top. They're not, like, favorite... Are these, like, my favorite mounts or something? No. They just happen to be up there. Oh, no. No, they are. They are my favorites. Okay. Okay. Huh. Haven't even been counting. How many did I do? I did 30. All right. There is this, I wonder if that other add-on that I bumped once upon a time, if that's still being updated. I think it was called Soundtrack. And it looks like it is being... Well, it wasn't updated recently, but it was updated as of April. Like, I thought that one was cool because it lets you import whatever the hell tracks you want. Install an auto repair? I don't need an auto repair. That's a waste of gold, man. I got my macro right here. Boom. You guys are already sucking up all my gold. So I gotta save as much as I can by repairing my own shit. Anyone ever heard of teleport menu or mount journal? Oh, the one that I'm going to bump. Here, let me just turn everything on. Yeah, vendor also auto repairs. But I turned all that stuff off. I just repair my own shit. But yeah, the one that I'm going to bump is this one. I forgot the name of it now. But this one just has like all your hearth things in your game menu, which I think is a unique approach that I haven't seen before. I haven't seen them. I think there might have been something that I saw similar to this, but you know, this one stood out for me this time around, and so I'll bump this one. You don't really need in the Windows search bar if it puts favorites on the top. Then maybe you need to auto open the mount. It's kind of roundabout though. More, it's like, okay, if I want to easily find the mount that I want, it actually would be faster instead of like scrolling through to do like the search from the menu, favorite it, and then go back to the add-on so I can pull it up a little bit faster. All right. Teleport menu, thank you. Yeah. I think I have a decent list. I think this works. So let me do it. Let me double check. Like, how many do I have? Oh, a crit line is what I wanted to add. Oh, that's there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. 15 is a nice round number. And I might add dialogue UI to it as well. But otherwise, I think 15 is pretty good. Go me. All right. I think I could level now. I'll do a little bit of leveling. No, I like having guild repair on. I like helping out a little bit. I don't even show it. Show what? Knock. The quest window is very good. What quest window? All right. All right. Still showing my alchemy gear. Besides all my priest last minute, 2 belts and 3 cloaks from delves and boxes so far. I've gotten a couple things. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm a healer monk at the moment. I feel so lost on a monk. I'm used to Essence font. Remember that? Essence font was like the I win button. And I just spammed that when doing time locking, and like, cool, max level monk, no problem. Oh, the fact I didn't show it. Oh, I know it's good. Yeah. I know it's good. It's popular. They published the official timeline. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, so... Oh, can I just get like an easy... There's no easy just chart. Darn. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure like what to do. I've just been using, what's it called, Jade Fire Stomp, and then I'm just spinning to win. And then I'll pop like the hot thing that bounces around. So I'm just trying to like maintain stuff as best as I can. But really don't have much of a clue what I'm doing. Oh, and then Thunder Tea thing too. So if it flashes, like I hit it. Oh, this is the one where I gotta heal too. So I gotta like step up. No, I'm doing the same thing. Like I'm just like dealing damage because I don't know what the hell else to do. Stop, kick, repeat, crane if you need it. And then what's the thing that I'm doing? Master of Harmony. Yeah, so every time I hit like the thunder key, then it like is supposed to do something decent. I mean it's doing stuff, you know, I'm healing. I just don't know what I'm doing, you know? I do wish though that consecration lasted as long as Jade Firestorm, because that's pretty damn good. Holy Power Farm are asking for it to work smoothly like Mistweaver stuff. Well, I can't speak for Holy Pounds. I'm not certain what they're looking for. Oh, he just left. He's gone, man. Well, I hope he believes in himself, because I'm not there. Whoa. Hell, I'm gonna die. Doing my favorite method of healing. It's the only way I know. Because, like, direct healing? Drawing a blank from me, man. Drawing a blank from me. Hell, he's out healing me right now, as it should be. And spinning, baby. I'm not quite sure which spec I like more, because the other spec just has like a minute and a half cooldown button to use, which seems alright. And in this case, I'm using, you know, I'm like pumping, and then I use the thunder key for, I guess, bigger healing. What's the drop now? Drop hasn't changed. It's been the same drop for a couple weeks now. I'm just leaving it up because it's still up. Yeah, like their green consecration is like freaking huge by comparison. I'm like jealous. You know, and I can potentially spam it if the cooldown happens to reset like it is now. Like, that's pretty sick. In fairness, consecration is just like a really short cooldown anyway. Nah, it's not going to end until I believe the 12th. So hopefully just in time for like another drop to happen. Eee. Jadefire isn't actually ticking. Well, it doesn't tick necessarily, but it like just stays there. And then, but then when I get off, that's when, you know, kind of like paladin consecration, like you have, it still lingers for like a few moments and then it goes away, something like that. Whatever, it's hacks. Why they give away one of the twists in the patch preview, but they did. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, like, it's like right away. But I guess, you know, why they do it? I don't know. It's a pulse effect? Aren't tick... Well, what's the difference between a tick and a pulse? Bruh. Playing with Marksman Hunter on PTR, I don't remember aim shot firing so quick to the point it's instant cast without procs. Damn. Oh, he got whooped. What happened there? Well, I wasn't looking. That's one thing. Nah, during the what's it called? Oh shit. They're actually dying now. During the questing, no, they don't act like friends. That's for sure. Minor spoiler alert. Like, the trope is there, obviously. It's like 4 course in, but they play like a big reveal and then just post it. Yeah, yeah. See, what's funny? I don't spoil it. Even the videos that come in, like I try to not spoil it because I figure, well, I know it comes in like, you know, people will find out quick, but I'm not gonna reveal it. So so outright. Oh well. I mean, hell, how many movies do we see these days that spoil like pretty much the entire premise of the you know, like the whole plot pretty much, including the twists? It's like, this was not necessary, dude. Why are we doing this? Yeah, crane stuff. Woo. Haha, cheat with the revival thing. Okay, people are still dying though, so that kind of sucks. That's not good. Oh, I'm like getting people killed now. Fuck. Wait, it's the same guy that died. I don't know. Ooh, yay. An actual weapon. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's humiliating. My DPS is fantastic. Actually, no, it's phenomenal. It's great. It's so great. After this, I'll want to take another look at that schedule. Action. Okay, so on the 12th, 19th, and 26th. Okay, that's normal. I'm still a little wary about how often we'll be able to upgrade the Rishi wraps. I want to say it's going to be every week we'll be able to apply an upgrade. But I don't know, like, 100%. No, the infographic's awesome. It's very useful. Might be every 2 weeks. I still have a feeling it's going to be every week. Having it every 2 weeks just wouldn't sit right. Because, like, it's not... We're not getting that much more powerful with that cloak. The cloak is more like unlocking, like, outdoor features than anything. Do I heal him now? I don't think I heal him yet, do I? No, not yet. I think I gotta take these dudes out first and then I do the healing. No. After this. After these guys, then I heal them. I forgot how this works. Okay, now I do it. Ah. Oh, it's not doing it. Ah, the heal's still not working. Okay, Hexers do need to get killed first. There we go. Now I can do stuff. Yay! Oh, my healing sucks. Oh, okay, that's why, my bad. My, what's that spell called? Not Renewing Mist. Something else. Not Vivify, that's on my bar already. What's it called? Not Detox. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I think it's Renewing Mist. Nope, that's not it either. What's the channel called? Soothing Mist. Yeah. Soothing Mist. There we go. We got this. Easy. Alright, can I heal this dude yet? Yeah. There we go. That's the healing. Alright, where were we? Here we go, baby. Mistweaver, here I come. Woo! All right. So easy. So easy. Okay, so let me hop back onto the computer again. I'm like super confident that it's going to be every week. I can't see it not doing that. Yeah, I don't see it. One week being Sparks Navigate, the other being the Catalyst, and no, I don't. I'll try to explain why. Swivel open his peak. Damn right. No, remember Tuesday? I was like, no, I typed it out. Boom.
Work.
Absolution, baby. Okay, let me first get out of here. Boom. All right. Okay, I think I can turn most stuff off now. Except for Blizz Move. Because Blizz Move is great. I don't know if I actually knew the spell name. I just call them all mouse res and look for the icon. Well, remember, I only play a paladin, so I better know most of the names. Because as for the others, I don't know. I put them in like a certain corner. Like that's where all of them are. And so that kind of helps. But only so much. Come on, zone. Work it, baby. Oh, I think world servers like took a dump. Great. Just great. Oh, we made it. Yay. Okay, so I think I should have all the teleporty things now. At least I better. Put on the cloak. Put on the cloak, then you click the thing, then you teleport to the thing, and then off you go. Okay, so... Okay, how do you power up your Rishi Wraps? You imbue your Rishi Wraps with ethereal strands. Ethereal strands await where arcane power surges. You earn them through delves, mythic keystone dungeons, and PvP matches across Khazal-Gar. In Koresh, you can additionally seek them within the Metaforge Omega and by completing warrants. Each strand brings you closer to unlocking your true potential. There's a maximum of 15. And the tree is here. And you need 3 each. Assuming that talking to this test NPC is only acceleration on the PTR, it's 1 talent per week, so 3 fibers. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking it's, you do whatever you want, and then you eventually get the 3 fibers. So you do delves, you do PvP, you do whatever. You get that until you're like you know, and then you get whatever the cap is until you're caught up. So in theory, if I do a delve right now, when I finish, I should get my third and final fiber thing for the week. And that's it. So like the expectation is week 1, I get no threads. I just get like the cloak and that's it. And then week 2 is when I can put in probably my first thing. So nope, actually no. I think I do get this the first week, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember if I get threads right away. Maybe, maybe not. I think we might, because if we don't, then week 1, we won't really want to care to put on the Risha wraps anyway, except for maybe unlocking teleports. But whatever the case, like what you get here are mostly like quality of life features and not power necessarily. So here, when we apply the second upgrade, this is where we can get like the secret rooms and delves, and you can start finding buffs and transmog appearances outdoors. Week after that, you can mount. Well, you already have like I think like 50% run speed when you're phase diving, and then it goes up to 100% because we'll be able to get on a mount while phase diving. The next week is we can find treasures, and then the final week, we get an appearance. And that's it. You get the reps plus phase diving, but then it doesn't show the perk here. So maybe this happens when the season begins, perhaps, maybe, kind of, sort of. So it could be, week 1 we actually get it. Week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. So by week 6 we're done, or 5, give or take, right? But that's the expectation. Yeah. Yeah. If it was meant to alternate, then it wouldn't be in 3s, it would just be in 2s. Or something like that. Yeah. So that's speaking from confidence, but that's it. Phase diving is tied to the quest, not the tree. The tree is what, well, at least this first week, this tree is just the proc. So should we get the proc the moment we get it? I don't know. Is the rep still raiding? Is there a raid renown? Yes. This time it's 15 levels instead of 20. So for some people that's like, yay. For other people it's like, boo. So. And thankfully this time, the vendor and everything, they're just like right here. And that'll bug you. Oh, that's you're holding a grudge, but I get it. They still haven't fixed your shit, huh? So this person is the renowned person. And it's kind of the same thing. It's just that 15 levels instead of not 15. The other thing though is that unlike Undermine, the throughput bonus, it only caps at 15%, whereas Undermine that capped at 18. So, oh well. And then there's like tokens you can trade in for like the Transmog stuff again. Like that's going to be a thing. Oh, interesting. This has the priceless tag. Isn't the priceless tag reserved for like the bullion, the chips, the dinar, and all that? Just noticed that. This is the guy that does the story mode thingamajigger. And then these are other dudes. You know, the trading in for like the tier stuff and all that. Yeah, nice and easy. And then ooh, portal. Anyway. But yeah, very confident about the the thread part. It won't be so bad. Which kind of lends to the whole, season 3 is going to feel kind of short, and then we're going to turbo boost it, and then it's just going to get nasty. You can't even fly to the uninstance rate even if you have the cloak on. Oh yeah, you just get killed. You get close enough and you get vaporized or something like that. The power of Dementia is too much even for the cloak. Then you dead. That's it. Bummer. Meta, what's up, dude? Just dropping in to let you know that I got Onyxia on my second try since the event and Glacial Tidestorm on my first. No biggie. Dude, this guy's popping his call. It's like, yo, just check it out, guys. I got easy mounts, man. Easy mounts. No buff needed. Watch me. Oh, there's just a Transmog, that dude that's just chilling here too. You sell anything cool? You sell, okay, just the Trello style stuff. Okay. Was anything new introduced that maybe we don't know about? No, nothing here is new. Bummer. All right. So, is there anything else I still need to check out here? I think I'm good. The only thing I really haven't done was like do a lot of delve testing. My delve testing was very, very limited. Like, are bountiful delves even a thing right now? Because if they were, by coincidence, I just haven't done any at all. I don't think they are a thing. Or I'm like the unluckiest person. But yeah, I don't see any. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. This time I waited to the last week to fuck up Underpin. Nice. Well done. Good skill. They're not on. Okay. Even if you get summoned to the raid, you still need it for the first boss, I think, to phase it. Yeah, but the cloak requirement, that's really soft. It's really soft. You just do the campaign one time. One time. You know, any narrative that talks about, oh my god, I gotta do this multiple times, all that stuff has been addressed. It's not like the BFA cloak. You know, no multiple attunements, you know, having to do the quest line and all that stuff, having to power it up multiple times. None of that's there. None of that's there. Some of the Delve fights just go are wild raid mechanics for Delve bosses. Were they? They didn't feel so bad. I mean, I didn't do like super high level Delves. I think the highest I went was like a 9 or a 10 or something like that. Which is, I guess, is kind of close. Did it feel like a raid boss? Maybe it's a tank privilege or whatever. I've yet to see the Nemesis though. I've seen the thing where like a portal pops up. I don't think that's it though, right? That's not it. Like, is it like an ambush like it was before? Or is it those portals? Because if it's the portals, I'll be like, oh dude, like, I don't know, it's kind of whipped. Is it Warbound too? Yeah, it's Warbound wide and everything. So here, let's test out the skip. I haven't checked it out in a week or two. Let's see if anything's different. You need to quote for the raid, but if you ignore the entrance and fly the raid, yeah, that is kind of funny though. So this dude is missing one thread. That's the main. And then I'll just do a new character for sanity's sake. Not even damage, but actually requiring you to do raid style shit instead of just dodge. Ah. I guess I didn't notice. And this tube, right? Yeah, this tube. Portal version is super nerfed. The ambush one hit me for 75 million. Yeah, I've yet to see an ambush. Yeah. That's when I was trying to push to 9s, and I was like, all right, cool, 9s. Let's do this, and then I'll get the vendor to pop up. And then I was like, wait a minute. I haven't even unlocked the stupid thing yet. Never mind. Fuck. Yeah, so there went that plan. Okay, so simulating an alt, getting into this. Yeah, so here we go. We talked to Locust Walker. He's like, hey, dude, there's like stuff going on. We gotta go. So I'll accept the quests. I can't skip anything yet. And then I wait for his ass to, come on. Let's go. Isn't there a build like that? Demonic? I thought that's something that some people do. Yeah. Okay, so talk to Locust Walker.
Work.
Get the thing. All right. Suspense. I got a squat. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's for marksman. Okay. Well, now's your chance. Be a pioneer, baby. Woo! Alright, talk to the dude and pick up this thing, and then I talk to him again. Wait. Where's the skip? I lost the skip. Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess they reset that progress. Well, butt stuff. Can I finagle around this at all? Because I ain't doing the whole damn thing. You crazy. But yeah, if it's not here, then it should have been like right here. Yeah, I think my state has been reset, so I won't be able to like do that. What if I get on the main and get something? No, I don't think that's gonna work either. Actually, let me double check on this dude, because I saw some campaigny things I can do. Maybe that'll like jump me forward or something like that. So if I look at some of the campaigny things here, see what I can maybe pick up. Maybe that'll do it. So I'll pick up this one first, go to the Oasis, pick up the other thing there, and then pick up that one. And maybe that'll do it. Maybe. Sort of, yeah, I saw that the other day. Lord. Thank fuck. A guide is gonna come for 11 too. Honestly, a lot of this is very self-explanatory. Like the quests and whatnot will take you through, but the guide is gonna be like typical of my style. It's going to tell you, it's gonna keep you guys focused on like what's actually happening during the week, and then I'll give the the weekly reminders as to what's going on. It'll be nice and easy. Okay, so what is the quest here, if any? Another world. Okay. So, oh, okay. So I think what a weird place to have this quest. Okay, so head over here. I think this will straighten me out. I hope, since I'm actually doing like some campaigny stuff. Yeah, interact with the thing. Interact with the phase conduit, which I already did. Yeah, so I think they added some quests to make this a little bit to help this make a little bit more sense. Wait, I have to actually talk to it to return to normal space? Oh no, I have to use the extra act. Huh, interesting. Because I'm normally able to just right click on this and get out. Maybe they're gonna change that later, so that I can't just right click it off. Alright, so I should probably do these quests too. Get past this, and then that should put me in the correct state, I think. I hope. Such misdirection. I get the joke. Misdirection. Alright. There we go. Actually, I can just get out of here, right? All right. Slay another death. All right. Okay, so these quests I'm familiar with. I think it was just like kind of a breadcrumb that they added in, and that kind of like messed with my. Hopefully that's all it is, that messed with my progress, and then I'll be able to see like, okay, here's what I need to do now. Just don't fall. I know the news, right? We got like half an hour left before we head out for the week. And then next stream, we're on the hardcore. Woo! It's gonna go great, guys. And I think that's it. So hopefully this will fix it. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised if it doesn't fix it. So this guy. Yes, it worked. Woohoo! All right. So as soon as we get to, well, okay, I gotta go. I gotta do a clean test. I need to know exactly when this happens. So what happens if you fall is like Alan, you just die, or you get saved by plot. You just die. You're gone. You slip into the twisty nether, or wherever you are. Yeah. It's a very unapologetic death. There we go, this guy. So let's try this again. Make sure we're good. Oops. All right. So I picked up the breadcrumb. Then I talked to this dude, to the first turn in, completes. Next one that I pick up is except that one. Okay, so I still got to go through. It's not that early. And then what? Probably the same place that I was looking at. So. Oh, there it is. Alright, and we're back. So I talked to this dude. Okay, so now, before picking up the quest, now I can skip all the way to where we're at. Now, the one thing that I'm not sure about is after I complete the raid and everything, can I skip that one too? So skip Knife's Edge campaign up to the Light of Koresh epilogue chapter. Knife's Edge. Okay, so it is a skip just up to this point. Okay. One way to find out. I can't do the raid. Alright, so this unlocks like everything. I don't have a cloak, right? Yeah, no reishi wraps. But I think I have to like go somewhere. Okay, skip through the void, okay. So did I pick that up? I think I just automatically pick up that quest. Okay, so... Oh, why am I slow flying? Oh, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see, what's for lunch today? Leftover pizza. Is lunch. I need to finish writing 3 videos today. Yay! There's the reminder video, the weekly. I'm not even quite sure what I want to do for the weekly. There's not much to talk about, like news-wise. I can do like kind of a look back on, you know, maybe I'll do a conversation starter on 11 on season 2. And just kind of ask folks, how did it feel for you guys? Did it feel like a long season? It felt long because there was lots of things that were going on. Like horrific visions feel like they were 1,000,000 years ago. Sorry, 100 million years ago. Is it gonna be a secret thing tomorrow? Oh right, the Secret Finder Club is doing something. Yeah. I think I'll make it mostly like a talk about like the season, you know. Get people talking about how they felt about it. Alright, so now I'm here. So do I have to do the whole intro for this? Oop. So I just talk to him and I say I need new reishi wraps. Give it. Give it to me! So now I got them. And then I put it on. And now I got them. So now I can empower them. And I have 14 points to use. Boom, 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 boom. And then waiting for that thing to do one more boom. Like that's it. So like I was trying to describe it yesterday, like the reishi wraps, it shares a lot of similarities to the overcharged delve belt and the as well as the tree, but more the tree than the belt actually. Yeah, maybe when I talk about that, it's more like the tree, because any progress that you make on the tree is just going to be shared across the account. Mort says it was a flawless season. I mean, God, it was. Jesus. You two get along so well. when it comes to the commentary. Oh man. You two are so adorable. Does the skip give you the blue stat fibers though? I have no fibbers to speak of. So I'd like to purchase fibbers though. So you're asking if we can just buy these? Or is this like a PTR thing? I have a feeling we could just buy these. So gimme a crit thing. Hell, gimme no. Okay, it's unique equipped. It should just be unique, actually. Because well, I don't need more than one, right? Anyway, so I talk to the dude and I turn the thing. I have a feeling that we're going to get that we'll be able to get the first perk right away. Because this will bother me. Or I think this would bother players a lot. If they had to look at that red text for a week. Maybe. Because, hey, I want to empower my rabs, buddy. But I mean, I can do things. You know, so I can phase dive now. That's probably the most important thing. You actually do get it the first week? Ah, yeah, I figured. It's been a long time, so it's hard to tell. And then the fibbers, you can just take out too. So yeah, I don't think it's that much of a sweat. So boom. And boom. Oh, it's a glow. It's a glowy thing. Whee. And then it gets like more power. That's it. You know, this cloak proc sucks. I think I saw a Wildhead article that talked about it, but I'm looking at this. Upon falling below 40% health, which is like the first couple seconds of the fight, unless I pop Ardent Defender like right away. Yeah. So, yeah, this can get expended like right at the start of the fight. And then I just won't have it. That kind of sucks, dude. Oh, man. I mean, the pass. I don't know what the cooldown on the passive is, but 2.7. You know, I don't know what it is, but and that's not even a lot. Only 20% damage reduction. That's pretty soft. Yeah. Oh well. Right on my second account, got 2 talents. Was saying I don't know if the PTR is in catch-up mode. It's in catch-up mode like right away. Yeah, that's not something you can do anything about. That's right, the boots. I forgot about the boots. Might save tanks and Mythoplus, as I've seen clips of tanks change into a boss, charging into a boss, and high level keying getting one shot. Yeah, there's that, but then the fact that it's like having something like that doesn't feel like something that an item like this should solve. There should just be like when you start the pull on a boss, I don't know, maybe it shouldn't hit that hard at the very start. Like it's the very first hit, it would be like a love tap and like, oh, okay, I'm just kind of sizing you up, buddy, and then he starts just whopping on you. The shit thing is the boot buff the boot buff is by quality as well, which is a wild move. EE. That's right. So where do those drop? They drop off of, I don't know. Feats. Here we go. From the Soul Hunters. So the most wanted boots ever. So that's 50%, 40%, 30. So you really, really want... Wait. Is this by track? Or is it by upgrade level? Like if I bring this up to Hero 4 out of 6, does it change to like 43% or something like that? Yeah, what's it based off of? I wonder if this will drop from anywhere else. Or are we gonna get, ethereal chips, baby? Because then everyone will get it, which is like, okay, that's cool. Soul Hunters, where's that? Okay, that's it's like midway through. It's not so bad. And it's crit haste. Fuck yeah! Oh, dude, they thought of me. I think they thought of me when they set this up. Haste dominant with crit. I'm good with that, man. I'm totally good with that. Yeah, I do wonder, are they going to roll this anywhere else? Because this is a slot lock for pretty much everybody. Especially DPS. Yeah. Okay, is it the same thing for everyone, though, actually? Yes, it is. Let's look this up. So, drops the same, and then let me look at this. Oh, the prop doesn't even show up. Oh shit, that's weird. Yeah, the version that shows up here is a not anything. Maybe there's another version of it. Nope. Okay, it's there, but it's not there. What the hell? Ah, I want the proc, buddy. Yeah, how do I get that proc to show up? That's very odd. Maybe a different item will show it, actually. So what's the other one called? Let's go with just interlopers. Maybe that'll do it? Nope. Casters have 2 other slots locked from the trinket and weapon combo they added to. Cool. Okay, what's the tooltip say? It says, the powers of your Rishi wraps. I don't know if this search will do anything. Yeah. Maybe WoW had... They extracted the tooltip somewhere. Okay, so even Wahhead's saying that it's going to be like a 1 a week thing. Alright. My confidence is pretty darn high. Yeah, I basically want to find out if we can get that effect from other gear. You know, can we find it from Mythic Plus? Can we find it from PvP or whatever? Because not being able to find that, that's going to be... It's going to feel like a problem, I think. So, oh, it's an optional boss. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely going to farm the crap out of that one. But yeah, that effect. How do I search for that effect? There's like no real good way to find it. this article's kind of old, so... Oh, here we go. By up to 50%. Oh yeah, powers of reach reps also reduce cosmic damage taken by 50% for 20 seconds or until something damage has been prevented. Yo, it's also crit and haste. Fuck, dude. These guys are... Blizzard had me in mind for this. Blah, 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 blah. Recent hotfix from 21 hours ago. 30, 40, 50%. Oh, okay, okay, it's a bonus roll. Okay, so we're not going to be fighting people for it. All right. Still though. Yeah, not being able to get it outside of raid is going to be odd. Yeah, the fight's still going to be trinkets, but I mean, I know I'm going to want something like this as a tank. Cuz yo, it's more absorption, it's more healing and all that stuff. And it's stats that I want. So, I'm still good there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine for me. I mean, like ultimately, you know, as long as, yeah, I guess the question I have is it by item level or is it by track? You know, because if I can get the hero piece and bring it up to like, you know, something like 5 out of 6 or whatever, and it becomes 50% and caps at that, then cool. But I mean, I think that shouldn't be a thing, or this shouldn't be a thing. I shouldn't have to think about this. It should just be 50% across the board. Yeah. So they either bugged it or they should fix it. If people would be a bit upset if it was by track. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, like the article suggests, it's not going to make a world of a difference. But in the race to roll first, everything makes a difference. So why do I hate verse? I don't hate verse. I just want crit and haste. So it's not that I hate versatility. It's that versatility is like my nemesis, I guess, if you want to word it like that. Yeah. I don't hate versatility. I just look down on it. I don't acknowledge it. Verse. I mean, come on. What kind of tank uses verse? Ew. So. You can craft a weapon embellishment to the offhand, so a raid weapon with crafted offhand would be the play for a caster. I tried to warn Guild about that a bit ago. I mean, we're gonna be making more new shit anyway, so you know, even if we already have something in a different slot, then it's not a big deal to get the resources that we need to make it. It's not a target yet. Mythic Plus people are gonna be pissed about the boots either way. Yeah, and that's my thing too. It's like not having the access unless you raid. It brings back those old conversations. Yo, why are we you know, why are we forced to raid so I can get this thing that we want? So I do wonder, like, if there's going to be another version that's going to be available for like Mythic Plus folks and Delve folks and PvP folks. PvP probably not so much. because they might just be wearing PvP gear anyway. Which kind of sucks, because then that means for PvPers, it's like, okay, there's like nothing being introduced with this patch. Oh god. But yeah, I think the accessibility should like go up somewhere. Yeah. Is versus what helps you gain more health or the actual amount of health you have? It does two things, and it just does like a flat increase of your throughput, as well as your damage reduction. What was the crit amount on the wraps? On these blue wraps, item level 720, it was 1244. 1244. I have no other cloaks on me. Great. I have nothing to compare this. Wait, really? Where do all my cloaks go? There's some. Okay. So budget's about less. Slightly less. So 500 less? Okay, that's meaningful. You'll make money. And do we need to do? Are they consumable, or do they have to be crafting orders? Because I forgot what the recipe thing is for that. They will be BOP. Okay, so you gotta do crafting orders. Cool. No problem. I mean, getting to work up towards that, it's not so bad anyway. Renown 5. And then we'll just slam Mort with all the orders. Here you go, buddy. So, what would be really cool is if you can manage to get a whole bunch of orders, and you know, whether they're public or through trade chat or whatever. It's probably going to be like the enchanting. Remember the enchanted crest before they took those away, where people are going to get like super high quality materials and shit. Week 1 stuff? Renown 5 in week 1? You think it's going to be that fast? I don't know if it's going to be that fast to get to Renown 5. I'd say season 1. Week 1, season 1 of the season. I'm sorry, week 1 of the season. Maybe we can get to Renown 5. Get 3 from just the quest chain. Okay. Yeah, so I have a feeling it's gonna be like, you know, grind first week of the season. The winner gets money. So anyway, it's noontime. Time for pizza. Yay! Time for pizza, then to work on a bunch of stuff. And so it is time for me to head out. I want to wish all y'all a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me for what was super boring, which is going through like add-ons and exploring stuff and all that. So thanks for your help, by the way. It was much appreciated. So stay tuned for a video where I feature all that in greater detail. Probably Tuesday. That's when that I think is scheduled to come out. But for now, they did a news post about the wraps, by the way. What, just now? Oh, they did. Oh, let's go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're not going yet. Hold on. I'm not going to read through this. I'm just going to like skim real quick because I'm hungry. Okay, this artifact is unlocked upon the thing. Completion of the quest will provide you a choice of fibers to slot into the cloak. And 3 strands. Fibers provide a stat on your cloak when slotted in. So that's cool. They can be purchased from Hashim or can be created. I guess they're talking about like the different threads. To upgrade them, you'll need to use strands to purchase more enhancements by speaking with them. They can be earned by doing stuff. You can additionally seek them with a Maniforge Omega and complete warrants. You can earn up to 15. Each cost 3 strands. Reach your reps will upgrade and scale up to 5 times as you progress. Here are the buffs. Whoop-de-doo. And okay, you'll learn using phase conduits. You learn how to do the stuff. Here are all the multiple teleport points. That's cool. You learn about phase stuff. You learn about the cosmetic stuff. Here's all the things you can buy with the cosmetic stuff. Week. Okay, first week. That's the only time they say week. Fucking really? All right. Well, I'm still pretty darn sure it's gonna be week. So anyway, off I go. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys for the next thing, and until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay breezy. Peace out.